This is a meditation to help you explore shame and to help you turn towards that shame in a compassionate manner. To begin with, get in a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting. You want to be in a location where you feel safe, secure, and comfortable, and where you're unlikely to be interrupted during today's meditation. Taking a moment to get settled in your body, taking a few deep cleansing breaths, allowing those breaths to settle you and relax you as you get ready to take this journey today. Allowing your gaze to soften and your eyelids to gently close, either partially or fully. Bring your awareness to your breath, allowing your breath to have its own natural rhythm and pace, not trying to change your breath or control your breath, just allowing your breath to be as it is. And as you breathe in, noticing what it feels like in your body to breathe in the fresh air, to let that fresh air nourish you and support you. Noticing what it feels like when you exhale, the warmth of your breath as it exits your body out into the environment. Allowing your breath to nourish you, support you, and to rock you gently and cradle you as you get ready to take this difficult journey. With each inhalation of your breath and exhalation, letting your breath soften your body, relax you, make you comfortable, make you feel secure, supported, and nourished. Now I invite you to use some kind of compassionate or soothing touch. So that might mean placing one hand over another on top of your heart. Could mean resting your palms of your hands gently in your lap or at your sides. Or it could mean taking a moment to embrace yourself with a warm hug. Whatever touch feels right or comfortable for you, you want to use that to tap into a sense of warmth, compassion, loving awareness for yourself. Help you feel supported, safe, and heard during this meditation. You can choose to use this touch during the entire duration of the meditation, or if it feels more comfortable for you, you can allow your hands to rest in a position where it's comfortable, where you feel relaxed and supported. Now I want you to know, first, that shame is a normal and natural part of the human experience, and it's something that almost everybody experiences. To be human is to suffer sometimes. Sometimes that suffering includes feelings of shame. Shame has different forms. It can manifest as certain thoughts that you have towards yourself. Could be a feeling that you have towards yourself. It can present itself as a bodily sensation or a memory. Shame shows up in our lives in different ways, in different forms. but knowing that shame is a part of many people's experience. So many times we feel isolated in our shame. We feel as if we're the only one that experiences this shame. Maybe we're embarrassed by the shame that's there. We're looking to tap into a sense of common humanity here by recognizing that shame is something that many people experience, that you are not alone in your suffering. When shame presents itself as a thought or a belief, you might have certain thoughts or beliefs like you're not good enough, or there's something inherently wrong with you, or that you're bad or disgusting, or other things. You might have a sense or a feeling of being powerless, vulnerable, exposed, inferior to others. Again, reminding yourself that it's okay to have shame, and that sometimes shame has something to teach us about ourselves. Shame can motivate us. Shame can help us understand things that are important to us. Recognizing that shame is not the totality or the entirety of who you are as an individual. You might have a part of you that experiences shame, but you also have a part of you that can be compassionate with yourself, that can be kind to yourself, and that can be accepting of yourself, no matter how disgusting, inferior, helpless, or not good enough you feel. You can have both of these parts that exist in the same space within you. So I want you to take a moment and imagine yourself looking into your eyes in a mirror. I want you to notice what you see. Do you see somebody who is not good enough? You see somebody who feels that they need to hide? Do you see somebody who feels insecure, exposed, or vulnerable? Maybe you see somebody who's been deeply hurt, who's in pain. Allowing yourself to see what it is that's there, that's looking back at you in that mirror. Accepting what it is that's there, without trying to push away what's there or turn away from what's there. Shame can be really difficult for us to look at and to explore. Know that it's hard. It takes courage to look at what is standing in front of you, what's looking back at you in that mirror. Now I want you to imagine, as you look at yourself in that mirror, that there is another version of yourself also looking in that mirror. And that other version of yourself is your compassionate self. To help you access and tap into that compassionate self, I invite you to go back to using that compassionate or soothing touch. So resting one hand over another on top of the heart, gently embracing yourself with a warm hug or doing some other kind of compassionate touch to tap into that sense of warmth, acceptance, loving kindness, and awareness and compassion for yourself. So as you see these two versions of yourself in front of that mirror, a version or a part of you that is accepting, loving, gentle, kind, and compassionate, and a version of you that is suffering, that feels ashamed, that feels exposed or vulnerable or something else. Imagine that these two parts of yourself, the compassionate part of yourself and the part of yourself that experiences shame, that they're looking into one another's eyes. Taking a moment to notice what you see. What does each version of yourself see as they stare into each other's eyes? Maybe the version of you that's compassionate sees somebody who's had an experience of being humiliated or abused or not treated kindly in the past. The version of you who is experiencing shame as it looks into the version of you who's compassionate and kind and accepting. They see a sense of warmth and openness and support. Noticing these two versions of yourself can coexist within you. Again, recognizing that this part of you that's experiencing shame is not the totality of who you are, but also recognizing that that part of you is still important, and that part of you that's experiencing shame is deserving of compassion, loving kindness, and awareness and support, while recognizing that you also have this part of you who is compassionate, kind, nurturing, and supportive, that can embrace the parts of you that are struggling, that are suffering, that are feeling shame. As you imagine these two versions of yourself looking in each other's eyes, I want the compassionate version of yourself to ask the part of you that's experiencing shame what it is that they need to feel heard, to feel supported, to help them heal. Taking a moment to really listen and receive what it is that that part of you that's experiencing shame has to say. Now, I want you to imagine that that compassionate part of yourself that has self-compassion, has the ability to offer whatever it is that that part of you that's experiencing shame needs and so deserves. Whether it's a warm embrace, be told that it's okay. Maybe that part of you that's experiencing shame needs to know that they've been heard, that you're there to support them and to love them, and that you don't judge them, that you accept them for who they are and for what they've experienced. With each inhalation of your breath, allowing yourself to breathe in those qualities that part of you that's experiencing shame needs. So if it's helpful for you, you can imagine breathing in a warm light that encapsulates these qualities, whatever qualities it is that part of you that's experiencing shame needs. Breathing in, letting your breath nourish you, fill you, so you can offer those qualities to the part of you that's suffering. Allowing yourself to feel supported, allowing yourself to know that you are deserving of love and compassion, even if there's a part of you that's feeling shameful. Shame is something that's really difficult. Think about how you would treat someone you care about, a loved one or a friend, if they were experiencing shame. Take a moment to give yourself those same things that you would give a friend that you care about or a loved one that you care about who is suffering, who's experiencing shame. If you're having a hard time thinking of a loved one or a friend, you could also think of an animal that you care about. Whatever being it might be, allowing yourself to offer those qualities to yourself that you are deserving of. As we get ready to end this meditation, taking one last look in each other's eyes in that mirror, allowing the compassionate version of yourself to offer nurturance, support, gentleness, and loving kindness to the part of you that's experiencing shame. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, your breath's natural rhythm and pace, allowing your breath to cradle you, allowing your breath to nourish you and offer support to you for this difficult journey that you took today. Taking a moment to gently wake your body up by wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers, swaying in your seat, using some other kind of gentle movement to help you wake your body up, to bring your awareness back to the present moment. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, scanning your environment, your surroundings, to notice any shapes or colors that you might see there. Taking a moment to notice any sounds that you might hear in your environment. Because I want you to take care of yourself, to be kind to yourself, I invite you one last time to use that compassionate and soothing touch, to know that you are deserving of loving kindness and compassion, to also know that you are capable of giving yourself these qualities of loving kindness and compassion anytime that you need, because that compassionate version of yourself is within you. It's within all of us. And remembering, you can return to this meditation anytime that you need to help you explore shame and do so in a compassionate and gentle way.